Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Magic damage. That's a lot of magic damage.
Obliterates a tower.
Oh, yeah, so boring.
And then the entire game opens
I
up.
played an EU Masters where that was the meta. You just traded both towers. It was so weird. It was like a fever dream.
No, instead we get ganks like this. That was clean from Sten! The hard read, Gen X. Feeling like Dr. Seuss after that. Team Heretics.
That was clean. Flash. It's really, really easy to set up ganks here.
And that's what you talked about, right? The strength of this mid-jungle duo did require support as well.
Drake, when you get the first blood, you're not really getting much of a lead on top either. The Jace is actually ahead of the Jax, even though everything happened. Not the best for Heretics here to get this Drake.
Sheo, maybe he can find the angle. Reeker, perhaps a bit of false confidence. Not sure if he saw Sheo in the area. Now spots him, can't just walk back, flash to safety, Arcane smash in. Again, good CC. So many resources given to Carlson, and it's paying off the Jax. Finding the first kill, second one he's participated in.
Or if Maokai will just say, you're on your own, and I want to go top. Because if he decides to just go top, it might be hard for Ezreal to enter bot here. And they're not really getting the strong sides to trades they'd want here on Carlson. He'd really want to be chunking Gen X right now, but they're going for the play regardless. Jace flashes and 10-second cooldown.
Follow-up is there, good damage. Gen X not tanking enough this time around. Carlson already ulting. Gen X gets a decent bit of damage back.
Okay, there. I want to see that these kills are transition into a CS lead and transition into plates, but right now it's very like kind of empty kills.
Of course, no ulti for Jax either in this fight. Carlson has to be careful about this one. Burned it in the previous exchange. Team Heretics taking away at least one grub will deny the point towards feats of strength. But SK might just be able to have a 4 grub up. Carlson now locked up, looking to find that shutdown. Clean combos coming in. Galio across the top. Excellently played. Ezreal does a good bit of damage, but Team Heretics over eager on the contest. Maybe now can try and turn it back. Vigorol doing a good bit of damage. Reeker now in trouble. Rahel running. Isma running. Team Heretics on the descent. Flakid ready to pop off. Fully stacked on the passive. Rahel taken down as well. SK a bit over eager. Team Heretics coming out on top of the extended play.
Wow, really solid counter engage from Heretics here. I thought it looked really doomed for them. It was a good engage by Loopy. He got onto 2 or 3. SK with the tempo lead, however, and they are able to looking for a dive kill here, actually.
Taunt there, trying to use the gravity field to keep himself safe. Sheo, the ulti is going to get in, but it might be too late. Tower being tanked, Sten on the way in as well. SK, we saw it, 2. Another overcommittal, Loopy running. Victor still alive, the flash, no! SK fans, close your eyes, Team Heretics.
What is happening, Drake?
Wide open. Gen X now also going for an exchange. Sometimes, you just...
I mean, the play looked good.
Now Sheo, second objective. Again, all 3 grubs for Team Heretics as well as the Dragon. One more objective. I'll get the feats of strength.
I mean, objective-wise, it's quite an very low magic damage. So once we see this Jax getting Tabi, getting Zonias, and getting a lot of armor, I think it's going to be really, really hard to kill.
Ulti comes out from Rahel. We're going to body block the follow-up. Nice backstep from Rahel. Gets clipped by the Solar Eclipse. Might now be in trouble. Flakid going over the wall. Not going to be risked too much. Sten.
The play is just so weird. By SK. What do we do? Okay. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like it seems kind of desperate that they're looking for these weird picks, just overloading on one side. I mean, when you're down in a game like this, you know you're getting outscaled. It can be...
We talked earlier about a little bit messy recalls. Reeker in that situation.
They're going to need to really outplay them to win.
Definitely. SK again. First on mid prio. Bot lane, relatively even. Top wave just going to be untouched by both sides. Team Heretics going to be later to the play, but SK aren't really doing meaningful damage to the objective.
It's very slow. Then it's going to be able to find a good engagement.
Q doesn't connect from Rahel. We're flipping it, 50-50. Isma, Leash, and there goes. Sheo wins the 50-50. SK.
They're so split. How do they fight this?
The hesitancy is costing them so dearly. Reeker is finally here. Loopy now going and trying to make a hero play. In the meantime, Galio instantly going to follow up, but he's only able to connect onto 2, and it's the front line. The Jax still tanky enough to survive, but Isma's trying to follow. Reeker doing some good work as Rahel finds the angle with the arrows in the back line. The Varus finally getting some work done. SK.
I think when you're playing this like lethality virus into Ezreal, the Varus has no way of lifestealing that, so they just have to drop the Drake when you take a chunk like that. And it goes the other way as well. If it's the Varus that gets that poke on the Ezreal, then Ezreal can't sustain it either, and maybe they get the Drake.
Cut and dry. Now, however, the Otacon setup. The infamous 1-2.
I mean, I think the biggest...
Rieger caught out at least a little bit.
Oh.
Just punch backwards.
Jay,
Now the
the
phone.
CC
Mid
Jay.
laner just going to get taken out. Loopy, nothing he can do to stop that one. Isma also running. Otacon leashed briefly, but Loopy now trying to turn
really
TP
good
into
defense.
hell. Excellent ulti to keep multiple members locked up. Isma buying as much space as he can with his own ultimate knockback. Flacket trying to finish the kill. A little bit more coming in. The reset, the extra damage coming in for the victor as well. Rahel has to get out. And Carlson to at least get some space for his backline. Shale playing with fire. Team Heretics.
Loopy really saving this play. I thought Rieger would, but it does, like, you look at it and you think to yourself, wow, this was far behind.
Rieger stunned up. Rieger gonna be in trouble here, most certainly. Ulti goes out. Nice movement, but there's just too many members in the area trying to flash, but the amount of CC brought to the table is too much. The Maokai coming in as well. Now Loopy needs to run.
Oh.
Plant. A little bit awkward.
It's a tough game for Rieger. I think this, I mean, they're gonna probably try to contest the Otacon 4v5, but another time where Rieger gets caught here.
I mean, they already have midway pushed in. They're gonna try to knock down tier 2. I don't.
They're gonna trade it for Drake as well. I mean, it makes sense. It's hard to fight this 4v5, and they are already stronger 5v5, so.
I mean, it's such a tough call, right? You knock down tier 2, you get a Drake.
Yeah.
For a Baron, that feels fine. For what is probably Otacon into a Baron,
Yeah. That's the hard part with Otacon spawns at this minute, yeah.
this is the season where that trade deal does not feel good anymore.
Yeah. Because normally what you'd want to do is you just want to wait out the Otacon buff for the 2.5 minutes that it is. But since Nash is already up, what Heretics can do is really good control over, yeah.
Pushing now.
So they do have vision of it, but even though they have vision, I really like this from Heretics because one, they do it really fast. That's one of the nice things about Estral. And I think any fight here should be great for Heretics. They have great position, and they have that
3K. Maokai ult to zone them off.
That's a free Nash.
Honestly, clean textbook setup. Excellent use of the Otacon buff. Gen X now caught out as well. Team Heretics still want to make the most, right? It costs them nothing.
This is really good.
They don't lose the buffs and the Baron's taken down. Now they can just chase down Isma as well. Looking like a 1-2 punch that might just end the game here. Isma taken out. Baron buff empowered Team Heretics.
You have Otacon GA buff, baby.
And gold lead side Team Heretics, but Milo
It's a bit cold.
trying to get out of this one. They'll at least grab the buff.
I mean, he's dead, but he's not dead.
100 gold. They're waiting.
they're trying to
They're
wait it
waiting. Okay. Don't quite want to risk
Team
him.
Heretics.
Cheo. Ulti going. Rahel forced to back off. Will be rooted.
Oh.
Loopy now going in. Good
That's
combo.
really good
Galleons
game.
go over the top. Rahel also landing a clutch arrow. Maybe a bit over eager. Victor trying to turn it back with an ulti of his own. Isma off to the side, though, just gets one popped. Ulti animation dies in the middle of it. Definitely not ideal. And in the extended fight, Team Heretics can just continue to poke, continue to chip away at this base. Sheo.
They just don't have the damage rate because this looked like such a good engage from Loopy, but they're not able to do anything.
One inhibitor's gonna fall. Second to follow. Baron buff still there. 25 seconds. Double cannon minions. SK will hold on a little bit longer. Team Heretics don't want to get too eager here, but the angles for good fights are few and far between because, yeah, it did look good.
We got a TP behind from Jace here. They're trying to make something happen, but they do have Nash recalls. And they
They have items. He's not going to one-shot Sheo.
This is nothing, I'm afraid.
I mean, he's full. Just look at the armor.
Yeah.
Red buff healing, and anything short of a wombo combo just isn't going to do it as Loopy is caught here. None of the damage from Team Heretics is present. Of
They
course,
can chase them forever.
now you've got Flacket coming in. Should just be able to finish the job quite quickly. Pops his red pot, extra sustain just in case.
Oh, this is a disaster for SK.
Heal
Now they look,
impactful.
can't help but feel that like SK's game plan this game looks so desperate. It's like they don't really have a clear idea of what they want to do, and they're just looking for random picks, and they keep getting caught while doing it.
Well, you talked about kind of the telegraph mid-jungle, and it just seems like Team Heretics did not let them get that edge, and now Flacket just been unassailable in these fights. The 80 carry mid lane threat. Sheer amount of space generated.
Yeah.
Carlson as well now, a big problem.
They only need a few Astral Qs to land, a few victories, and then they should be able to start seeding these Nexus towers.
A little bit more poke. 31 minutes in, 60 to 51.5k. Should be an easy close here. Drake on the table if they want an exit objective, but Isma getting things started. Big catch. Loopy now trying to lock up Carlson as well. Maybe they can get something done, but the Flacket is the one that they need to take out of the fight. The Ezreal for now untouched, slowly peeling back, continuing to poke. Carlson going golden, gives himself a bit extra time. Rahel desperate to finish the kill. Doesn't have the angle to get anything more done, but Flacket just continues to fire. Q's, but in the meantime, sniped out. Carlson taken down. Team Heretics slowed for now. No Nexus towers.
Quick check after you said it. Whoops.
Yeah, also, of course, has the arm guard, so should be in a much better position in the fight to come. This is overall, though, it still feels like end of days for SK. I don't know if the next item spikes are really going to be enough. Jace is strong at this stage of the game, but no one's going to give him that angle for the infamous like hammer form Jace flank where you're able to just one-shot a carry.
One more Miracle Engage, just one
more to get it to even.
Just don't quit
And
before
then
that
one more
last
after
win.
that to
win
get it in their favor.
Yeah.
They probably win at this point. It's late.
But the thing is, Heretics can play incredibly slow because they have the Nash buff. So
They just chill.
if they just S-key and stand in front of them and throw their skill shots, then the minions will do their job for them. So it's SK that really needs to find something. Isma looking, not able to get up.
It's tough. He's operating at arm's length. Ulti goes out. Rahel not going to get locked up. Loopy is there to body block, but has to dash out. Nexus Tower's falling. Again, Team Heretics, like you said, just taking their time. Now finally Flak is starting to go in. Rika able to catch Flak off on the side, but he still had the cleanse, trying to back away. The Ezreal getting lower and lower. Rika now running out of base, but it's all falling to pieces. Rahel still standing, but the Nexus will fall. Team Heretics not playing for kills, playing to end the game. First win in the 2025 winter season.
Much better game from Heretics here. Really happy to see them.